How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. We're going to be talking about goals today. Targets, vision, all of those things. You can't read the handwriting, Molly, but I will fix it in a minute. And the schedule today is going to be similar to an office day. So we'll keep it open. We'll do Q&A. We'll do whatever you guys want to do. I have some things that I want to teach. And then I have some things that we can talk about in my back pocket based on what you guys do. Cool?
Yeah.
Sound great? How's everybody's energy? Amazing. How many of you have goals for 2020? How many of you are excited about 2020? So we have a pretty good process for building out targets. We started TF in 2015. September of 2015 to be exact. We will do around 14 million at the end of 2019. Next year, we're projected to do 25 million. I'm going to take you through how we set up our goals, how we use constraints, dependencies, priorities, and ultimately how you can accomplish your wildest dreams. Cool? So here's my agenda for today. If you're taking notes, I'm going to go through my process for goal setting. I'm going to show you our 2020 goals, how we got them, and then we'll do open Q&A. Cool?
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
You ready? This is weird because I actually have training prepared. I'm used to just being like, raise your hand if you have a question. We'll go from there. All right. We typically set our goals in September and October for the following year. Okay, so it's really good that all of you have your goals for 2020. I'm actually really proud of you. If you ask CK how many of CK have goals for 2020, probably none of them do. So as you grow as a business owner, your visibility should actually go further and further back. Here's my process for setting goals. Number one, Chris and I sit down every year and we look at the last year and we extract learning lessons into principles. What does that mean? Learning lessons into principles. Yeah, that's probably easy for you to see.
You have a process that you can run challenges through.
Somebody raise your hand and tell me a learning lesson from 2019. It's random, free for all. Just one, guys. Yeah.
Diversify your ad accounts.
Diversify your ad accounts, okay? Anybody else?
Be the CEO.
Be the CEO. What does that mean?
Basically pulling yourself out of the weeds and day to day and delegating more.
Okay, cool. Anybody else? Yeah?
Find your superpower and stick to it.
Okay. Glad the front row has learning lessons. You guys are going to do big things next year. Oh, there we go. In the back, you, Molly.
Invest time training your team.
Oh.
That's a good one. Anybody else?
Set targets and track them and pivot when necessary.
Amazing, says the 59,000 word book writer in a month. That's pretty amazing. I don't think I could do that if I tried. So it's pretty awesome. Anybody else?
Fire fast.
Okay. So one of the things we try to do is we create a list of learning lessons from the year, and I try to extract out of those principles that I can use to guide us for the next year. So we have 4 principles for 2020, and these come from the mistakes that we made in 2019. I'm using these as notes, but you can copy them if you want. I really want to get into the psychology of where this all comes from, and this is actually a pretty complicated topic to teach. Because so much intuition that it's been difficult to actually extract what we do into a format that you can borrow. So let me just give you some examples. Principle number 1, simple. Do more with less stuff. What does that mean?
Greater results with less effort.
Yep. Leverage. Yep.
Don't add tons of new products.
Yep. Why are you guys laughing?
Sorry, I didn't realize she was wearing glasses.
Unbelievable. I have a mic for you if you want to. No, you're fine. You can have the mic if you want. Simple.
Almost think.
Yeah, simple. So one of the things that when you are trying to break into a new level, it's actually interesting to think about. Most of the time, it's not going to come. Hold on. I don't like how you guys are looking at the TV. I am the asset. Thank you. I'm gonna reset the room real fast. One of the things you have to think about is how many activities were on your plate in 2019 that you thought would take you to a goal that didn't? The majority. Most of the things. That's actually not an issue of discipline, it's an issue of targets and goals. So as we go on, we've gotten better and better and better at actually taking the cream at the very top and doing more of it. I'll give you an example of this, which I'll talk about later, because I'm gonna take you through 3 big goals that we have for 2020, reverse engineer them, how we came up with them. It's gonna be amazing. But one of our big targets for 2020 is to sell 5,000 memos per month. One of our big targets for 2019 was to create like 1 million new products and sell a bunch of them, but it actually didn't translate into higher revenue and back-end sales. Yeah. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and go for it.
So, did experimenting with so many different products in 2019 allow you to have that singularity of focus in 2020?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing is a waste. That's why it gets really annoying. People are like, I wasted this and I wasted that. If you can extract a lesson into a principle, it's actually a very worthwhile investment because it's actually going to change the trajectory for the next 30 years of your life.
So what I'm saying is, can that principle still work? You haven't gone through 2019.
We could have borrowed it from someone else and it would have saved us a lot of effort, yeah.
So you essentially learned that the memos is your ideal front-end product.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why sell more than like a $39 course? You know why?
Well, tactically, they're getting mailings from us every single month.
So it's
They're paying more money up front as well.
Oh, because you don't buy the memos one at a time anymore?
No, we took that away.
You buy a year?
Yep.
And
And then you buy upsells, and you buy more upsells, and you buy more upsells. Can we turn this off, Derek? Just gotta zoom everyone in. But don't get caught in the weeds of it. Stay in the principle.
I'm
So
more curious how you learned that.
we track the numbers.
So it was simply just a numbers thing?
Yeah.
That the memos have just generated?
Yeah, and imagine launching 25 new products, and we have to track all of them, and we go negative on them. But don't stay out of the weeds. Stay out of the weeds. Just stay in the principle. So this is one of our principles for 2020. This is guiding our goals for 2020. We're going to use these as constraints as we get later on into the training. Simple. Do more with less stuff. Do more with less stuff. Okay?